guys, happy Friday. Becky Timms here for The Drive at 5. Have Carson in the back seat waving and telling you all hi. So we are we're riding down the road. Big Papa's driving, and I said, hey, I got to do the Drive at 5 because I went to Columbia today. Hey Jimmy, thanks for joining.
Hi Jimmy.
I went to Columbia today and I had to drive home, and I didn't really think of anything that I could talk about. Hey Cindy. So I said, well, I'm going to talk about a couple of things. The webinar that I did last night, which was my very first webinar, and it was crazy. Oh my gosh. So before the webinar started, I wanted to test everything out. And so I was downstairs where I usually sit in front of my bookcase, and then when I sit there, hey Cindy, when I sit there, you can actually hear the TV in the background and all this stuff. And so my boys and Bud were like, well, hey, we want to watch TV. So I was like, okay, well, I'll go upstairs. So I went upstairs, and I'm pretty junky. My husband's pretty clean. So I went in his office upstairs, and he was like, you're just invading my whole office. Because I was like, well, I'll just turn my back right here. And then I didn't have the perfect light. And then I said, well, let me log in and see if you could hear me. So we all have Apple devices. So I sent the link to my husband and my two boys, and they couldn't access the link on their iPhones. And so my husband Bud went downstairs, and I was screaming downstairs like, can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you do this? And so they were getting frustrated. Hey Lisa. They were getting frustrated that I was getting frustrated, because by this time it was about, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes to start. And so I was just like frazzled. But once the webinar started and I got on there, I was calmed down and I was fine, but it was fun. So I just wanted, as we were driving, I said, oh, I have to do the Drive at 5. What are we going to talk about today? And Carson said, well, you can talk about the pool. And I said, yeah, that is a great idea. So when he said pool, it made me thinking about diving into water, and more specifically diving into deep water. And so whenever you're learning how to sell on Amazon or e-commerce in general, it's kind of like, you know, if you don't know how to swim and you're like, oh, what am I going to do? And then you have a mentor that provides a life jacket for you, and you feel a little more comfortable learning how to sell on e-commerce. And so, and that's what I want to do, because remember I told you that my mission was to help as many people as I can earn their first dime online. And e-commerce is definitely an easy way that you can earn money online by selling on eBay or on Amazon. And so I have a picture of like this diving board and a little kid's at the end getting ready to jump in, but he's scared. So I just wanted to say, just jump in, just take a chance. Same with me and my webinar last night. I had no clue what I was doing. I failed forward. I took imperfect action. Hold on, we're turning. I took action, and I'm going to do it again, because repetition is the mother of all skill, and the more that you do it, the better that you become, and the less fear that you will have. So I will do the webinar again. I'm not sure when. I do need to change my webinar platform, so I'm investigating that. But once I get all that straightened out, I will do it again and again and again until I get it just like I want it. So if you're interested in jumping on, you can. If not, you'll hear about me saying about it on the Drive at 5. But anyway, for everyone that did jump on last night, there were over 200 people that said they wanted to come, and then maybe 160 actually registered to go, and then I think there were like 80 something. It was over 80 that actually showed up to watch me live last night, and I really appreciate it. So just wanted to say that. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. It's Father's Day weekend, so we're going to celebrate Big Papa. Hey Mahalia. So we're going to celebrate Big Papa this weekend and have some fun with him. So I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you Monday on the Drive at 5. Say bye, Carson.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. Bye.